There's nothing you can do about it, Rachel. They're never going to change. The best thing you can do is just avoid the people you don't like.
I don't know, Wendy. I wasn't raised that way. Running away from my problems. It doesn't seem all that Christian to just bury things.
You just have to pretend they don't exist. I'm telling you, they're not worth it.
You know, everyone was so nice when I first got here. Showing me the ropes, teaching me how to be a better reporter. That sure didn't last long. I swear, I just hate some of these people, Wendy. And I know that's a terrible thing to say, and we're not supposed to hate people, but I just can't stand it. People can be so mean, so gossipy. I'm constantly getting sucked into nasty conversations.
I know, but that's just life in an office. You don't have to listen to it.
It's hard not to listen when they're talking about me.
Oh, man. I don't want to have to cover this story.
Why not?
It's a church story. I hate these stupid religion pieces.
Why don't you pass it off to that new girl? What's her name? Rachel.
The Christian girl. Yeah, she's perfect for it. Yeah, but she's not going to want to do it. Everybody hates these stupid puff pieces.
Are you kidding? She's the editor's pet. She'll do anything to move up the ranks. If you make her think it's an important story, I hear she'll even do whatever it takes to get the assignment from you.
Really?
You know what I mean?
Well. I'll have to go and visit our little choir girl.
Oh, honey, that's just men being men. I know it's disgusting, but you just have to ignore it.
I've tried. I've tried for a full year now. I really want to do my job well, but I can't even concentrate in my own cubicle anymore. Not with that wicked witch of the West next door.
Oh, Joan, you mean the self-appointed queen of the universe?
Joan, would you mind turning that down a little bit? You see, it's a little hard for me to concentrate. Joan? Hello?
Just a minute, I have a important phone call to make.
Joan, isn't that,
Well, unless you're allergic to it, I don't see what harm it does. I know it's annoying, but what can you do?
You wouldn't be saying that if you were getting cancer from secondhand smoke every day. But you know something? I think I could even handle that if I didn't get so many distractions from Scott.
Are you still having trouble with the boss?
Only every day.
Hey, Rachel, how's it going? Everything going all right?
You know, I was thinking about you just a minute ago. I was actually on the phone with a friend of mine from undergrad. Yeah, she lives in California now, but the reason I know her is because she used to...
First, there's the matter of his...
Actually, was a friend of mine
How
from
should I
undergrad.
say this?
Yeah,
His
this girl,
chronic
she actually used to
halitosis.
date not my best friend, but my best friend's friend from undergrad.
And there's the incessant chatter about his personal
Not just
life,
looks,
as
it's
if
also,
I have nothing else to
I don't know
do.
if it's some kind of
And then, to
kindness
cap it
and
off, he
kindness.
usually ends with,
Anyway, I need to tell you that I've noticed that you've been getting a little bit behind in a couple of areas. And one thing you've got to understand is that at a newspaper, deadlines are very important, okay?
I don't think he has any idea of the irony. But I don't think I even told you about my annual review with him the other day. Well, I do realize I've had a little trouble with a few deadlines lately. But what I've been trying to tell you is there are some real problems that have been undermining my productivity. I mean, my cubicle, or at least right around it, it's like Grand Central Station. And with all the chit-chat and the gossip, it can be really hard to get back on task sometimes. And you know, there are all these office politics, everyone's snipping at each other.
This isn't the complaint department, Rachel. And look, I know you're inexperienced, but I want you to start doing your job and stop telling me how to do mine.
But I wasn't trying to tell you...
If you would start spending more time focusing on your tasks and getting them done on time, and less time being a busybody and worrying about how this place is managed, you'd be up for a nice raise. As it is, you'll be happy to know, being the generous guy I am, we are still going to give you our cost of living raise.
2%? But when I interviewed with you, you told me I'd be getting market pay after the first year.
There you go. Trying to be a manager again. Listen, I have another review scheduled for right now, so we're done. And I need you to get back to work.
But the weekly staff meeting today was really the last straw.
Sure. Okay, we got to cover the school board meeting. Anybody want to brave that one?
What about Rachel? You're interested in education issues, right?
Excuse me, but it's a bit of a high-profile race. Don't you think you want somebody with a bit more experience?
Rachel has a lot of writing experience, both before she came here and since she arrived.
Yeah, there's writing and then there's writing. I would think by now even you would know the difference.
Come on. Don't you have a bottle to climb back into?
Yeah, and I'm sharing it with your wife tonight.
You know, I was real confident that this would be a terrific job. A perfect place to learn the ropes of the business, to develop as a writer.
Confidence is what you have before you have all the facts. You'll figure it all out eventually.
I had such high ambitions when I started here. I'd even hoped to be a real witness, just like my pastor told me I could be. Now I'd be happy if I could just sleep at night. I don't want to quit, but I don't know what else to do. I just hate some of these people so much.
When you learn to ignore the whole mess, you'll be able to sleep just fine. Hey, it's worked for me for 15 years.